Greetings, this is Matt from Surf City TCG. Today I'm in the top left, playing Kozilek, the Broken Reality. This 9-mana third version of Kozilek is a 9/9 that when you cast it, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hand. You draw a card for each card manifested this way, and other colorless creatures you control get +3/+2. So this is a colorless tribal deck that focuses on getting Kozilek out as quickly as possible, typically targeting 2 opponents to have them manifest 2 cards each from their hand, which typically disrupts them. You know, sometimes they can sneak in something that is scary, but usually decks aren't built to really optimize manifest, which is a face-down 2/2 creature that you can flip at any speed to become its face-up version, but it doesn't get any ETBs because it's already in play at the time that you flip it. So typically the way to take advantage of an effect like this would be to have a card that had a negative disadvantage when it entered. Something like Phyrexian Dreadnought is a good example. 1 mana 12/12, but when it enters you have to sack 12 power worth of permanents, but if you flip it with Manifest, then you just have a 1 mana 12/12. Pretty sick. But most people aren't running Phyrexian Dreadnought, so typically it's just like they have to exile 2 cards from their hand, and that kind of sucks for them. They get some blockers, maybe they can get some sort of advantage out of it, but typically it's not great for them. Playing pretty standard colorless stuff, just lots of mana, and lots of ways to make colorless creatures and then smash with them. In the top right, Delina, Wild Mage, mono red, 4 mana for a 3/2. When she attacks, you choose a creature you control, and then you roll a d20. If you roll a 1 through 14, you create a tapped and attacking copy of that creature that you targeted that gets exiled at the end of combat. If you roll a 15 through 20, you do that, and then you roll again. So in theory, you can make up to infinite tapped and attacking tokens if you're really good at rolling 15 through 20s. So this plays a lot of really powerful enters the battlefield effects and wants to take advantage of them by attacking with Delina and just making attacking copies. In the bottom right, the Speed Demon, 5 mana for a 5/5 flying flample. He's got Start Your Engines. This is a mechanic from Aetherdrift. You start at speed 1, and then if anyone loses life on your turn for any reason, whether you caused it or not, then you go up a speed to a max of 4. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you've got the Speed Demon in play, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. So anywhere from 1 to 4. So this is just a mono black deck that has a nice draw engine right on the commander here. And yeah, it probably wants to play ways to gain life back, because you are going to be losing anywhere from 1 to 4 life every turn with the Speed Demon in play. But just a really nice value deck, value commander. You know, 5 mana for a 5/5 flample is a great rate, and the fact that you get to draw these cards on your end step, also great. And lastly, in the bottom left, the infamous Orvar the All-Form, 4 mana for a 3/3 changeling. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets 1 or more permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. And then it's got another ability, but blah blah blah, discard, highly irrelevant. Mainly, this is a combo or CEDH deck. This is definitely not. It's a bracket 3 version. Still very powerful and scary commander. This deck typically plays a lot of really cheap ways to target its own lands and artifacts and just keep doing that, thereby ramping like crazy. And, you know, there are often infinite combos associated with this. This deck may or may not have some amount of those. If so, it's going to be a fair amount, but still a very terrifying commander, you know, monocolored, that can make a lot of mana, can still be scary, even at bracket 3 or even on a budget. Enjoy the game.
I'm going to get the commander decks.
I'll buy a pack just to say I opened it, you know, and get some cards from it, but I don't need to buy a bunch of it.
Who like only ever play pre-releases as they're like in store events.
And I'm assuming you keep the deck.
Yeah, you keep whatever you opened. Yeah, it's fine.
Wow.
It's worth going to one time at least. I'm
So
good
one
with my
pre-release
second
event.
7. Everyone's good?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Good luck. Have fun. Draw for turn. I will play this Planar Nexus and pass.
I'll play a mountain and pass.
Muragondo Raceway. Start my engines and
Ooh,
pass.
sick.
Oh, man. So it
Draw.
begins.
Draw. Good.
Path of Ancestry. It might not work the way I think it does, but it's fine.
Orvar will trigger it on cast normally, I think.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what other creatures would if they had to be changelings or while he's on the board, since he's a shapeshifter and is all creature types. If every creature I cast while he's on board gets it.
It's only his type, so any shape thing that's called a
Okay.
shapeshifter. Changeling doesn't matter.
Okay, gotcha.
I think. I'm pretty sure. Draw for turn. Look at this luck sack. Where's this tower? I don't have anything good to play though. Tap for 3. Lightning Greaves. Pass.
Play a mountain, and I'll tap 2 for a Junior's Kite. I'll pass.
Ooh. Numbered.
I'm on a red ramp.
Swamp and pass.
Untap. Repeat draw. Island. Tap 2. I'm going to cast a Sky Diamond. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Strip mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wandering Archaic. If an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, you have to pay 2, or I get a copy of it. Attempt to suit up the boots. Let's send 4 at Orvar, because I'm scared of it. Pass.
I'll play mountain, and I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll activate Junior's Kite. Go grab a basic, put it in my hand, and shuffle. Pass.
What basic are you getting though?
It's gonna be a mountain. It's not small.
Well, there are 4 options in that color.
Yeah, sure.
Mountain, snow mountain,
Play a
waste,
swamp.
snow waste.
No way. Yeah. Could be
And
cheeky. Play a bunch of wastes in here.
Might be okay if you're playing
I'll
like
just
Nola
pass.
Mental Blast.
Yeah, there's definitely like cards that might require you to do something like that. I can see that happening.
Draw.
I've always wanted to kind of do a deck like that where you did need to have a bunch of
Island.
like. There's really a 2 color, but the other color was colorless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 4. Attempt to cast Orvar. If that's good, I'm going to scry. Keep on top and pass.
And tap up, keep, draw. Rogue's Passage. Let's go 4 at Dusty.
Ouch.
Actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to take it back. No attack.
No, ouch.
6. Ugin the Ineffable. My colorless spells cost 2 less, and that's +1. And exile the top card, which will be a 2/2 spirit, that if it dies, it goes to my hand. And I'll pass.
Oh, that's cute. Good job. I didn't know that. Alright. Draw. Play this mountain that nobody knew I had. I guess I'm gonna cast me a Delina here.
You got
With
it.
that, I'll pass
Delina.
turn. I do.
On. All right, never mind. Go to my turn. Play a swamp, and we'll just tap for 3 for black market connections and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a Reliquary Tower. Okay. We will go ahead and do an island to cast Aqueduct's Will, targeting this island to put a counter on it, and then I will make a copy of that island because of Orvar.
Would you like to give me a copy of that spell?
Yeah, go for it. You can make one of your lands an island. Actually, we're gonna make my Reliquary Tower an island, so I'll have a copy of Reliquary Tower.
Do I want this? Probably not. Island Walk? He's not playing Island Walkers.
Why not
I'm
yet?
trying to imagine if
I don't
this
have
could
any
be
Island
good for
Walkers.
me.
I don't have.
If anything, he probably has like something that benefits someone for having islands. So maybe,
Nope,
like maybe
I have
high
no
tide?
island synergy.
No
I
high
mean,
tide?
I have a high tide, but that's only for
Okay.
me.
Boom. No, it affects everyone.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Strip mines.
I will draw the
no.
card because I control Merfolk.
Like we walked away into it.
Okay. Planar. Oh, damn. That's okay. Live and learn. Planar Nexus is now an island.
Is Kozilek in play? He's not, right?
No.
Okay.
We're then gonna pay another blue to cast a Mind Games, targeting this island to make a copy of that island.
Can I have a
We'll
copy
do it
of
like
Mind
this.
Games?
Huh?
Do I get a copy
Yeah.
of Mind Games as well?
Go for it, bud.
Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Okay. Let's tap Ryan's Swamp.
Okay.
Got him.
Yeah.
Really showed him on that one.
Roasted.
Then with that, I'll pass. See, I'm just ramping. It's Orvar ramp.
Yeah, that's scary
That's
as
every
well.
Orvar deck.
Yeah.
Tap
That's
upkeep.
too friendly looking.
Draw. Okay, so Orvar's a 3/3. No one else has creatures except for Delina. Cards in hand, everyone?
2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
What colorless wind Wheel of Fortune effect can you have?
I was just threat assessing. Actually, I'll play Urza's Workshop. I do not have Metalcraft. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reduced by 2. I'll cast my commander.
Which Kozilek is that?
It's set. You can see under my name, Broken Reality.
Oh, okay.
So on cast, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hand, and I draw a card for each one manifested this way. I'm going to target Dorklord and Dusty. So you're going to
What does
can-
Manifest do?
Manifest is put it face down. If it's a creature, it's a 2/2. If it's a creature, you can flip it at any time by paying its mana cost.
Okay,
If it's
so
not a
I'll
creature, then it's just a 2/2.
manifest those two.
Okay. It's kind of scary with Dusty, actually, but whatever.
Nah, that's gonna be
Just-
okay.
Okay, good. I draw 4 cards.
I've always read that as you and one other player. Never even thought to just draw 4 and make 2 other people do it. Love it.
Thanks. All right, and how scared are we of Orvar?
Bro,
Dusty, what do you think?
I don't know. I have not played an Orvar in quite some time. I assume it just starts making like Hullbreaker copies over and over again or something stupid.
Hullbreaker is in here somewhere.
Yep. Gross.
How many land do you have at the moment?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 if you count my mana rock.
Which means there's a Hullbreaker come out next turn. That's what you got. So you have to think.
Okay. Fair. I will -3 and attempt to destroy Orvar.
What does it do? Destroy target creature?
Destroy a permanent that's one
Okay.
or more colors.
I'll tap my island copy, and I'm going to cast Shore Up, targeting Orvar. He gains hexproof.
Yep. And do you make a copy of it, or?
No, it's other. It's other. But I run like a ways to copy him, though. He can't copy himself, though.
Roger. Okay. So that fizzles. And let's go to combat.
If my manifests die, where do they go? Graveyard? Like I just lose
Yes.
them? Okay.
I'm going to send 7 at Ryan.
Yep.
Pass.
Play a mountain for turn. I'll tap 2. Do I? Hold on. Almost got myself. What a funny thing I did. Whoops. Oh. I'm going to pay 5 mana for Brash Taunter. And I'm going to go to combat with Delina. So we have a big one. Lots of blockers from Vukin, which is a little bit of a bummer. And we have an Orvar and a couple of 2/2s. All right, so Delina is going to attack Ryan. I apologize. I just don't want her to die.
No, it's okay.
I'm going to target Brash Taunter for the first. I'm rolling a d20 here. In the game log, we'll do it right now. Be a 17. That's going to be going at Ugin. I get to do it one more time. Or at least again here. So we're rolling a d20. That is a 3. So I'm going to have 2 Brash Taunters attacking Ugin and a 3/2 Delina coming at Ryan the Lion.
No blocks for me.
Double block. Block 1 on each. Or, well, sure. Block 1 on each. It's 12 and 5. Ouch.
I have to double check. Can Brash Taunter target? Oh, I have to go to opponent. Okay.
Only opponents.
Yeah. So that'll be it'll be 11 damage that I get from the Brash Taunter.
12 and 5. Or,
What's
sorry,
that?
this doesn't pump itself. 9 and 5.
Oh yeah,
It-
okay.
He gives +3/+2 to colorless creatures.
Okay. I'll do the 9 to you, and I'll do the 5 to Dork.
Okay.
To keep everyone kind of around about the same, because I don't want to like anger everyone as much.
And
And
I'll
I'll
take
pass turn.
3.
Oh, I'm
Commander.
mad.
I know.
Now I'm
You could have just blocked.
angry.
You could have just blocked.
Oh, I have to discard. Sorry, I have 8 in hand.
Tap draw.
Discard wastes.
We'll take 3 from the black market. Draw a card, make a treasure. We'll tap for 3. Cast Murder. Target Kozilek.
Okay. I get a copy unless you pay 2.
Yeah, I'm fine with you copying it.
All right. Target
Mhm.
Orvar.
Pay 2. Water Wings. He has hexproof again.
All right,
Water
I'll
Wings,
get
you
a
can
copy of
swim.
Water Wings and make Kozilek whatever that is. Or do you want to pay 2?
Well, I'll pay 2. You don't get a copy of it.
Damn. Okay.
That would have been really silly.
Kozilek
Um,
down.
Then I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Kind of messes up my entire turn, but that's fine. Draw. Never mind. My turn just got fixed.
Gotta make you use those cards one way or another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast the other side of my Tomb of Horrors Adventurer. When it enters, I take the initiative.
Wait. Stop.
It doesn't enter though.
You don't. It doesn't enter.
It
Yeah.
doesn't enter.
No, it already entered.
It's already entered. It just flips, so no ETBs.
Damn. Well,
Do you want to? You can back up if you want.
no, that's fine. I'll keep it out because I can make copies of it still.
Okay.
I'll pass. Oh, I tapped for that wrong. Can I fix that just by literally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 reliquary towers? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, this one is.
Yeah.
This one can only tap for colorless. This one is an island, so it can tap
Yeah.
for blue.
Cool.
Draw. Hmm. Let's go Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Those are your manifests, Dusty?
These 2,
Those
yes.
face downs? Okay.
Yep.
Whatever. That's not active. Versus Workshop's not active. All right, 3, 4. Let's cast a Calamity of the Titans. I'm going to reveal any colorless creature.
What does Calamity of the Titans do?
So I'm going to reveal a creature. It's a Wormcoil Engine. So it's going to exile each creature in Planeswalker with mana value 6 or less. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 and counterspell.
You got it. Well, actually, would you like
Oh yeah,
to
you
pay
get a copy
2?
of it. Never mind. So it goes through. So
can-
I guess in response, hold on. Yeah, never mind. That
You can just pull it back.
no, it's good.
if you-
It's good. I messed
Okay.
up. We'll move on.
Okay, well, I will make a copy and counter your counter.
Yep. Is exile right?
Yes, gonna exile all mana value 6 or less.
Cool.
The spirit will go to my hand because it's when it leaves. Or this card does get revealed. I don't think so.
Will the Wandering Archaic?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Good.
All right.
It looks so cool, but
Wandering
pain.
Archaic?
yeah, just that's cool art.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's pay 2. for an Ugin's Mastery. This is an enchantment. It says whenever I cast a colorless creature, I manifest the top card of my library. If I attack with creatures power 6 or greater, I can flip a face-down creature I control. Let's pay 2 more for an Everflowing Chalice. X is 2 because of the cost reduction on Ugin. And then tap 2 for a tapped Worn Power Stone. I'm not going to use the remaining one that's floating. I'll just plus Ugin, make a face down spirit, and pass. I'll put the boots on it.
All right, can I get a count on tapped lands? I'm gonna cast Mana Geyser here.
6.
6.
3.
So I got 15.
Oof.
It's not
Seems
bad.
decent.
It's decent. It's not as bad as it definitely could be. That's for sure. All right. I will start by using 4 of this. And casting a big score. I'll discard an Arcane Signet. I'll make 2 treasures. And I'll draw 2.
I have a response.
Sure.
Hopefully you can draw 1 more card. I'm gonna tap for 2 and flash in an Orcus Bowmasters.
Okay.
Or wait, you don't have to. Yeah, on ETB it'll. So if it's good, when it ATBs, I'll deal 1 to Ugin the Ineffable. And then when you draw the 2, I'll put the other 2 on Ugin.
Cool. Draw.
Works.
Ooh, lordy. Fun. We're having fun. Autocast my commander. Cost 4, 5, 6. Gives me 5 mana. I'll use 3 of it to go grab a land with Junior's Kite. And then I don't know if I want you to have a Bowmasters. I'm going to take 2 and 1. I want to have a Curse Mirror enter as a copy of Bowmasters and shoot your Bowmasters.
Okay.
So that'll leave me with an army, and I got to go tutor a mountain, and I will pass the turn here.
Untap and draw. We'll just lose 3 again. Draw. Play a swamp. Tap for a black for a reanimate, targeting Orcish Bowmasters.
Nice.
On ETB, I'll shoot your Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah, I don't have one anymore. It's only my turn. I have an army.
It's only okay. Got you.
You can shoot my army if you want, or I've got Delina 3/2. Go somebody's face.
Yeah, we'll just.
He's got the 1/1 army.
Yeah, you can kill the army too.
Yeah, we'll kill the army, I guess.
Okay.
Lose 2 from the reanimate. Actually, no, you keep the army. I'm going to shoot you just so I can get my speed up. Sorry.
Oh, makes sense. Yep.
Makes sense.
Muraganda, the 2 treasures, and a swamp for a Crypt Ghast.
Ooh.
Cryptgast is good. I'll tap for 6, extorting a Nightmare Shepherd. So everybody will take 1. I'll gain 3.
Nice.
And I think I'll just chill and pass.
Untap. Draw. Pass.
Seems like a Psych Rift.
That's not in the deck.
I think he just doesn't have anything, maybe. How many cards do you have, Tor?
Dose.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ryan, cards in hand?
3.
Are we more scared of... I guess I have to deal with Nightmare Shepherd first. Cards in hand, Dusty?
I got 3.
I have Ugin as land for turn. So this is online now. We have 2 Urza's lands, so it still makes 2. 2, 4, 7, 10, 14. Okay. Oh, Ugin's gone. Right. Alright, so 1, 2 with Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, and 3 with Urza's Tower for 5 total. Cast Forsaken Monument.
Yep.
Door good? Okay. So my lands add an additional colorless, or colorless sources rather. Kozilek costs 11, reduced by 2, so 9. 3, 6, 9. This makes 2, plus 1. Cast Kozilek. I will target Ryan and Dusty. You'll each manifest 2 cards from your hand. And I will draw 4. Oh, actually,
When
hold on.
you
Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna. I was just gonna declare my target with the Bowmaster.
Okay, I have a cast trigger first, which is
Okay,
manifest
gotcha.
the top card of my library, and then I'll draw 4, and then go ahead. So I have a manifest here. That's a everything's +3/+2. So this is a 5/4 with Shroud. This is a 4/4.
Yeah.
So you could kill the or attempt to kill the manifest. Actually, sorry, no. Colorless creatures are +2/+2 also. So this is a 7/6.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just deal 4 to you.
To my face?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That can't tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. cast Wormcoil Engine. That's going to trigger Ujin's Mastery. I'll manifest the top card of my library.
Only one of the tokens are signed. I'm so embarrassed.
I know. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's move the Lightning Greaves over to Wormcoil Engine. Any responses?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Can't tell you no.
Send at Ryan. It is a 11 power.
Mm-hmm.
11/10 Death Touch Lifelink. Let's send this. No, let's leave the spirit back. That's it.
Mm.
Oh, hold on. When I attack with creatures power 6 or greater, I can turn a face down creature I control face up. I will decline to do that. Oh, I've been missing these life gain things. I gain 4, I think.
Yeah, I guess I'll throw this orc army in front of it.
Sure. And I will gain 11. Pass.
Play land. I will tap 4 for Krenko Mob Boss. I'll go to combat. Is there a point in me going to combat? I don't think so. I'm going to skip combat. I'm going to pass. I want to go tutor up a land.
Untap, draw.
I'm just trying to survive at this point.
Yeah. I drew 2 lands with my big score, and I've drawn 2 lands since then.
I'll lose 3.
Well, my big draw stuff is exiled because I had a Lord of Changes, my other morph, which was going to draw me a bunch.
Mm-hmm. Bummer. Yeah, you got shut down pretty hard. Feel a little bad.
Yeah, losing the Undercity for ramp and then losing the Lord of Change for draw, kind of. That's it for me.
4, extorting a morbid opportunist.
I'll lose one.
I'll tap 5, attempting to play a Season of Loss. I'll be choosing 3 of the single paws, so each player sacks 3 creatures, and then I'll draw a card for each creature I control that died this turn.
Fine by me.
All right, so everybody will sack 3. And then I'll sack the Bowmasters. It'll come back as a token. And so will these manifest too, right? Or manifest tokens.
Yeah, they're tokens, so.
I don't know how that works. Dusty.
What was the question? Sorry.
He's got Nightmare Shepherd and is sacking a face-down creature. Well, is it a creature? I guess maybe if it's a
Manifest
creature, it
tokens
comes
are.
back. Well,
Remember
yeah,
doing
but
non-token
They're both creatures. And they're from what I can tell off Kozilek, it doesn't say they're tokens. It just says they're 2/2 creatures.
You get exiled. It'll be exiled face up, and then you trick it to it as a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 nightmare, but it's not a creature. Because what are they?
One's
nines?
creature, one's non-creature.
So you'd get the 1/1 face up of the creature. The non-creature, I think.
But they're both creatures.
They're not. Once they go to the graveyard, they're face up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I can exile it.
You'll
Yeah,
get.
I'm gonna.
I found it.
Okay.
It works. So you're just gonna get a 1/1 of the creature.
Okay.
It's face up. It'll have the same characteristics. Oh no, as the face down. Wait, what? The token copies that the creature as it last existed on the battlefield before it died, not as it existed in the graveyard before it was exiled.
Okay.
So you'll just get a random 1/1, even if it's.
So
a
I'll just
creature.
get 2 1/1s.
Yeah.
So you'll get 1/1/1. The other one, if it's not a creature on the other side, it just goes to grave.
No, it doesn't matter what it was.
Yeah.
You will
Oh,
get
really?
1/1 no matter what.
Okay,
Okay.
sweet.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
everybody
sack
sets.
Spirit, so I'll get this card to hand, and then I'll sack Kozilek, and I will sack. I guess let's sack the Worm Coil,
Makes sense.
maybe.
Either way, Morbid Opportunist trigger off those
Yes.
dying. And then I will draw 3 cards. That is huge. Probably won't stay out for long, but that's okay. Cabal Coffers as land for turn.
Mhm.
I'm going to tap 2 to tap the coffers for 5.
What was your third creature you sacked, Ryan?
Bowmaster. So I'll put my token down here. Oh, so I have I'll ping you for 1 surf. So these 3 are tokens.
Okay.
So coffers for 5. We'll go down to 4 and cast another Goyf. For right now, it's just a 2/2 or a 2/3. Sorry. And then we'll use the 4 and the treasure off the black market connections to cast a Speed Demon.
Hey, he's here.
Do you have any flying surf?
Nope.
I'll attempt to swing a 4/4 in the air at you.
You got it.
That'll put me up to 3 speed. And I'll move 2 instep. And I'll draw 3.
On your instep,
Lose 3.
I'm going to pay 4 and flash on a Mind Splice apparatus. At the beginning of my upkeep, it gets an oil counter. Instead of sorcerers I cast cost 1 less for each oil counter.
Yep.
That card's so good.
Lube up those engines.
Okay. Am I good to go?
Yep. You're good.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, oil counter. Draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attempt to cast Orvar. If that's good, I'm gonna tap a Sky Diamond to cast Innervate, however you say that. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Draw a card at the beginning of my next upkeep. I'm going to tap this island to make another token copy of it. So I'll grab another copy. Have a tapped copy and an untapped copy. Well, appears I don't have another copy. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go after
Ryan?
that.
No, I was asking.
Oh no! This was I never made it for
he just-
when it came back in.
Oh, he draws next turn. Okay.
Yep,
Never
I would
mind.
draw at the beginning of my next turn.
So he draws now.
No, at the beginning of my
No, it just says
the
my
next
upkeep.
turn's upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, sir.
Untap upkeep.
Hit you for one when he
I'll
draws.
draw.
Sure. Cards in hand, everyone, please.
2.
1.
6.
I'll have pity on you, Dork Lord. Three, 6, 9, 11. Actually, let's go 3 colorless. Urza's Incubator, naming ELDRAZI.
Got all the ramp.
Yeah. Well, ELDRAZI deck. What else do you do?
Yeah.
Half ELDRAZI, half ramp. Alright, so he cost now 13 minus 2 minus 4. So 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, gain 2 from Incubator. Recast Kozilek. I'll target myself and Ryan. So I'm going to manifest this card. And this card.
All right. These little, just so everybody's aware, these 3 right here are 1/1 tokens. I don't know really a better way to.
Yep. So these are the ones that just came in. These are the ones that were already here.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will draw 4, and then you get some triggers.
Yeah, our stuff is still way too big, right?
Yes, everything's +5, +4.
I guess. I mean, I guess I'll just hit you for 4 again.
Yep. Okay. Alright, play a Blast Zone as land for turn. Comes in with 1 charge counter. Oh, I gained 2 off the Kozilek cast. So I can flip face down creatures if I attack. Probably don't need to go more all in than this. Let's tap for 2. For a Lava Spur Boots. And then I'll use the floating one to equip it to... I guess let's put it on this Lifelink Worm. And then I'll put the Lightning Greaves onto Kozilek. And then I'll go to combat. Let's send... Is that thing, anything Death Touch on your board, Ryan?
No.
Okay. Send Kozilek at you, send Worm Token, and I'll send both of these manifests. On attack, I'm going to activate the Ugin's... Wait, did I? Hold on, let me do this thing because I forgot. So manifest 2 cards because I cast Kozilek and Lava Spur Boots. Oh, it's only creatures. Okay, so just Kozilek. Okay. I'm gonna flip this face down creature. It's it that heralds the end. So it's just another +1/+1, and my colorless spells 7 or greater cost 1 less. So you've got everything is +3/3 +6 +5, except for Kozilek, which is +4/4. No, plus. Ugh. This is confusing. 2, 3. So he's a 12/12. This is a 10/8 lifelink. And these are 8/7s vanilla.
Okay. So I'll throw the Netherglyph in front of Kozilek. I'll throw this manifested creature in front of one of them, and then I'll throw these 2 1/1 tokens in front of the other 2.
Okay, so you're taking 0.
Yes.
And I will gain 10 from lifelink.
Okay. I'm going to choose to let Netherglyph go to the graveyard. Because it's a May ability. And then a manifested card, when it dies, it just goes to the graveyard, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Whip of Erebos will go to the graveyard, and then these 2 tokens were exiled under the Shepherd, so they will just go to exile.
Okay. Coolio. Gonna tap 2 colorless. Cast a Liquid Metal Torque. Gain 2. And pass.
Hilarious. I want to attack Dork for 3. Targeting Krenko. I'm gonna send all the Krenkos up it. Sir, if your lifelinker's tapped, right?
Correct.
Cool. So I'm gonna send all of them up it. All one of them up at you.
Okay.
Before damage, I will tap to make 2 goblins.
Yep.
So you get 3 each coming at you.
Sure, I'll block with this manifest. Oh, sorry. How many creatures?
You have a 1/3/3. One's going to Dork.
Okay, yeah. Block.
Yep. I'm gonna go tutor for land. I'm gonna pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. We will we'll -3 again off the black market. Draw. Let's see here. Tap 2. For a Demonic Council. There are 4 card types in my graveyard.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I can tutor for it. Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Before I shuffle, I'm also just going to attempt to do the Muruganda and the black market to tap the coffers for 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first card I tutored. I'm just trying to do this for speed of things. I'll tap for 4 and attempt to Diabolic Tutor.
Sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Hmm. Um. I am gonna play a swamp as land for turn. Tap 6 for Bolas' Citadel. Actually, I'm sorry. Can I take that back? Tap 4 for Aether Flux first. So I've got 2 floating, and then if that's
Oh.
good, yeah, for Bolas' Citadel. So, I've casted 2 tutors, the Bolas' Citadel, and the Aether Flux. So that'll be 4 life. Go up to 4. And I have played a land for turn. I've got 1 floating black. Sick! Well. Move to combat and swing 5 commander in the air at you, Surf.
Can I make a recommendation?
Well,
I mean, like, you can attack me. That's fine. That's smart. But, like, you could try to get a draw to clear your top card with the Morbid, you know? Like, maybe work with someone. If you want.
Yeah. Is anybody willing to make that deal?
No.
I've only got 2 1/1s. I don't think I can kill anything.
I've got a 3/3.
Does the Morbid trigger itself? I mean, like, I don't know if it's good for anyone. He might just win, but it doesn't seem like it.
I don't know. Me and Dork are out of the game. Like,
Yeah.
So it seems like King making one way or the other. I mean, I could block you him a card in the hopes they can stifle you, but I also can't get through him at this point. Like, you two have just been popping off.
Well, he might just be able to kill me.
I was gonna say my next turn, if I don't draw literally the perfect card, I pass immediately. So
I'm sitting on 2 mountains after seeing 14 mountains and 10 spells this game.
I don't know. I'll let y'all make the decision. I'll swing a 1/1 Orcish Bowmaster token at you, Dusty, and then Surf, you've got 5 in there at you.
I'll block 1 Orcish Bowmaster.
All right, draw a card. Speed goes up. Second main. Well, we certainly gave it a college try. Yeah, nothing in second main. I'll move to end step and I'll draw 4 and lose 4. And then I'll have to discard, which will be a swap.
Okay.
And pass.
Well, let's see what we rip off the top. Untap, upkeep, get a second counter, draw. Yeah, I mean it doesn't really change anything. Cause yeah, no, it doesn't draw me a card. Okay. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kerrigan Drake. Untap 5. And then pay 2. Cast a Glamour die, targeting Peregrine Drake, making a second one. And then I'll pass.
Do you guys want to play it out?
I mean,
Okay, let's play it.
might as well.
Sure. End step, tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we can leave this up. Activate Eye of Ugin. I'll search for a colorless creature, put into my hand. What
What
do
you
we
got?
here? I don't know. It's only my second time playing this deck. Oh, that seems good. Flare of Loyalties? Seems pretty good. I don't think I have any, like, Creator Hoof style things. Could get a big ELDRAZI. Yeah, let's get the... Oh. Void Winnower. What are your blockers, Ryan?
A lot of odd value. Morbid
Nice.
Opportunist, Speed Demon, Cryptghast.
Any even? Cryptghast?
Yeah, Nightmare Shepherd and
Army.
Cryptghast.
And Orc Army. And your
Yeah,
face
and
down.
yeah.
So how
So
many
I've got
odd?
one even blocker.
How many mana
2
value odd? Just 2?
Yep.
That seems good.
Or I've got 2 even blockers.
Okay. And Dusty, you have...
I got no blockers. I have one goblin, but it's even.
Alright, yeah, Void Winnower seems like the ticket. Tap up, keep, draw. I drew the Flare of Loyalties. That's funny. Okay. Slam Void Winnower and Flare of Loyalties. Steal one of Ryan's blockers. Attempt to swing out.
Again?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
GG.
yeah, I was going to draw a Myriad Landscape. This is not going to help me next turn.
By supporting me on Patreon, you help me toward my dream of quitting my day job and opening my own local game store. You can earn credits that you can use toward in-depth and detailed deck reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, custom tokens, and more. Thanks for your consideration. I truly appreciate your support.